Good.
The task of addressing the nation's housing debt.
This country will excel. You are proud to be part of this project under the broad framework of our housing program. We are not just building houses. We are laying the foundations for sustainable communities.
My goodness. Sorry guys, I just lost power. So please let me restore the power and I will resume the editing class, guys. Thank you. Goodness. Please just give me a few minutes, guys. I'll just turn it from a power grid to solar system. What's happening here? I've off it now. Sorry, guys. I've restored the light, so we are going to continue with the video editing session. My goodness, what's this? So sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Please just give me some minutes. Let me set the camera. Good. All right. I hope everybody can see the screen. Let me increase the brightness. Now here on the by the left side is the script of the documentary I'm trying to produce to edit. Okay, so as you can see from here is the project title is documentary series to highlight the activities and strides of the Federal Ministry of Housing and Urban Development and its agencies. All right, this is one of the federal ministries in Nigeria. If you reside in Nigeria, or you are from Nigeria, you know about this ministry. Then the working title is Renewed Hope Housing. You know, Renewed Hope is the vision of our current government, okay, being administered by our president, His Excellency Ahmed Bola Tinubu, and the duration is 25 minutes. The frequency we produce this week on a weekly basis is a weekly news documentary, guys. So and the language is English, and the format or the style is called what is narrative. Okay, then the implementers is the press department of and the public relations of the Federal Ministry of Housing and Urban Development, guys. So stay with me as we work together, okay, as we produce these episodes together. This is the first episode of this month, July, okay. So this is the previous work I've done, all right. This is just a last week work, all right. Let me just, so that you have a feel of my work, guys, okay. In today's world, you know, video editing skill is paramount, okay. Once you are online and you want to be part of what is going on social media, you need to have this skill, guys, okay. So I'm using Final Cut Pro. This is it, okay. I'm using Final Cut Pro X. as my editing software. I also use Premiere Pro, as you can see, is down here for my video editing, and I use After Effects for motion graphics. Okay, so these are the three softwares that I use basically for my video editing jobs, guys. So just have a look of this, have a feel of this. This is the recent work I just submitted. Sorry.
Whether in cities or suburbs, housing is one of the most important needs of man. A home provides rest, warmth, comfort, and security. In Nigeria, there is still a huge gap between the ideal and the reality that stares us in the face.
Now, guys, it's just for you to have the feel of what I use these three softwares to do. Okay, now for example, this part, okay, this part you see, I use these graphics here. All right, I use After Effects to create this motion. All right, you can equally use do it on Final Cut Pro. All right, but sometimes for flexibility and a clean timeline, I chose to do it on Premiere Pro, guys. Okay, so yeah, even this layer, okay, this layer I design it on Premiere on After Effects. Okay,
Decades of feelings
yeah,
match
all
infrastructure.
these effects is from After Effects before I now export it and imported it in Final Cut Pro, guys. So let's go back to our today's program that we are producing. We are on this 2025. Good. So you now come up here. Okay, now this is your working environment on Final Cut Pro. All right, so here the extreme left, all right, is your library where you get to arrange all the videos you are going to use, the pictures. Okay, the let me close up this is the current job that I'm on now. Okay, let me close this one. All right, this is the current job and I'm on. This is the scripts that was written by a producer. All right, by a producer. It was written by a producer. Then me, my work as a video editor, I will make sure I brought this out in the video form that can be transmitted on TV, okay, or on social media TV. Now, by the left side here, you discover is where you create your libraries, okay, where you create your library, your projects, all right, and your events. Okay, so down here you see I named this place graphics because there are some things I'll be referencing, okay, from the former episodes. Now I brought it here because I will need it later. Okay, I will need it later. All right, then all these designs I design them on After Effects, okay, before bringing them into Final Cut Pro or Premiere Pro, any of the software I'm using for video editing, guys. All right, this is the Honorable Minister. So if you check here, mostly are graphics or motion graphics. Okay, this is the title, the chest caption, call it lower third or chest caption, where you see the name of the person speaking on any documentary or TV program. This is it. All right, this is it here. Then you see this is the news segment break. All right, all the graphics are here. This is the opening montage of the program. Okay, so let's go to our timeline. Okay, for us to go to our timeline, you come back here to the main library, you go up, then this is our timeline, Renewed Hope, episode 1, July 2025. So you see, this is our opening, okay?
This country will excel. We are proud to be part of this project under the broad framework of our renewed hope housing program. We are not just building houses. We are laying the foundations for sustainable communities.
So this is it, guys. So we're about to start. This is my first layer on the timeline, okay? The opening montage, all right? Introducing the program, as you can see, is from the Federal Ministry of Housing and Urban Development. Then this is the title of the program, Renewed Hope Housing, okay? Then here, I'm trying to explain to you why I'm holding this live session, okay? In this live session, I am editing a 25 minutes documentary, okay? So video editing skill is essential in this dispensation, okay? Because virtually everything online, if you want to pass across message for people to feel the authenticity and for you to have high level of trust, you have to use video, because video you see and hear people talking and you see whatever they're showing you on video, okay? Unlike just text, all right, or just a motion graphic stuff, okay? So now this is video, it's more real. So guys, please, if you are new to my channel, help by subscribing so that you be part of this journey. I try to make this live every week, all right? So please subscribe, and on my channel you get to laugh you get to laugh and learn at the same time, guys. So please help me by subscribing to this channel, because it will do a lot of assistance to me, and it will help me to keep coming back with this kind of information and knowledge to you guys, okay? So please stay with me to the end of this video, all right? Now this is my timeline, okay? Let me remove this. Now this is my timeline, guys, according to the script, okay? Now this is not a regular, this is just a regular script, okay? Because I've been working on this project for long, me and the producer, okay? So I know what is needed at a point in time, right? So if I cannot allocate the first script, you could have seen how detailed the script will look like, okay? You know, all this space, there's supposed to be what we call login, okay? The producer will log in and tell the editor what kind of pictures or what kind of videos or graphics he wants on this paragraph as the narrator narrates it here, okay?
The task of addressing the nation's housing deficit has over the last 18 months attracted the level of attention it deserves, not in mere words, but in policy and action.
Now, as you can see here, there is nothing like login, okay, to tell you what kind of pictures you are going to put, because I am acquainted with this production, okay? I am an experienced editor and I'm acquainted with this production, guys. So I know exactly what pictures to put, okay, to start producing my videos, all right? So as a new editor or a new project, all right, if you have a new project, so the first, second, third, of up to fifth, you'll be receiving a script with full login, okay, full login or complete login. But the subsequent one, because of time and deadlines, okay, you tend your producer might not have a chance to do this complete login, and he might have the feeling that you already know what the program is all about. So there are things that you need to decide on your own, okay, to know on your own as an editor, to you know what to do. All right, so let's go. Now this is my timeline, okay? So anything that is here, okay, is going to be reviewed here on this window, okay? This is my view, all right? So anything here, let me come here, you know, there is something here, so it's displaying here, all right? So and this is your preview window. Whatever that is here on your files, okay, it's going to display here, so you get to see everything. Let's come to the narration folder. You see it displays it here. All right, now because narration doesn't have audio, doesn't have video, that is why this screen is blank.
Ensuring the country's housing deficit.
Now to anything, all right, if you choose here, you get to see something is changing right here. Okay, now this is your inspection window and your settings window, where you get to edit anything, color correction, saturation, over you know, everything, even audio. Okay, now these are pictures. You see this place have changed. Okay, now you can choose to show, you know, what you want it to do here. Okay, now this is news diary. It's part of our script. Okay, you can see it, news diary. Okay, so we are going to start with the news diary, guys. I'm going to start with the news diary because this part I'll have to go into my archives and get the footages. Okay, so because I already imported the footages, okay, the pictures of the news diary, it's all pictures, so that's why we're starting with it. Okay, so here we go. This is the first. Now this is the headline: Housing Ministry embarked on inspection of forfeited 753 houses received from EFCC. Okay, so this is what is called the news heading. Okay, this is the news heading, guys. So let's go.
The Ministry of Housing.
And I want to say something, guys. You see this this Final Cut Pro is very simple to use and very easy to navigate on the editing you know, environment. Okay, that's why I love using it. And again, if you are running Windows system, you cannot find this, will not be able to install this particular app, but you'll be able to use this Premiere Pro and After Effects. All right, and After Effects. So let's roll, guys. So if you want to use Final Cut Pro, you have to get a Mac system. Okay, you have to get a Mac system.
The Ministry of Housing and Urban Development, Wednesday, 21st May 2025, embarked on an inspection tour of the 753 housing unit estate forfeited by embattled former governor of the Central Bank, Godwin Emefiele.
Now, this is where we start. Okay, we now look for the estate abandoned. Okay, now we are talking of inspection. Now look at them. These are abandoned buildings, right? Now this is the inspection. We only have pictures. And that's what we are going to use, guys. And this is the miniature of the estates. Hey, somebody should come and take this big boy. Now let's listen.
The Ministry of Housing and Urban Development, Wednesday, 21st May 2025, embarked on an inspection tour of the 753 housing unit estate forfeited by embattled former governor of the Central Bank, Godwin Emefiele. The houses, comprising different house types, including duplexes, blocks of flat, and terraces, the minister said will be duly assessed, profiled, and sold to Nigerians after all infrastructure is completed and essential amenities put in place.
All right, guys, so let's start. The story says the
Ministry of Housing and Urban Development.
Now, let's we're going to start with a picture All right, let's look for where to start the story. Good, we are talking of inspection. Okay, so you can drag and drop this picture right here.
The Ministry of Housing and Urban Development, Wednesday, 21st May 2025, embarked on an inspection tour.
All right.
Embarked on a.
Now, then we go ahead, look for another view. Okay, be sure that this is the ministry. Okay. Let's drop this. Yeah, you can drop this. All right, so we are moving. Yeah, you can start with this one as you create the story. Okay, because we are creating a visual story from this narration. Okay, so let's go.
The Ministry of Housing and Urban Development, Wednesday, 21st May 2025, embarked on an inspection tour of the 753 housing unit.
Okay, this one can come down here, right? Then let's have this view.
Embarked on an inspection tour of the 753 housing unit estate.
Housing unit estates. All right, so let's you have to look for pictures that speaks, guys. Pictures that speak.
Yes.
All right. Now this picture can come here, and you remove this one like this. Okay.
3 housing unit estate forfeited by embattled former governor of the central bank, Godwin Emefiele.
Good. So, good. Now I'm seeing what I need. So we can place this one.
By embattled former governor of the central bank, Godwin Emefiele.
So we move this one here, right? Now, guys, if you're editing video with pictures, if you are creating video with pictures, don't allow the pictures to be static, guys. Okay, make them lively. Okay. So what we are going to do, we are going to give add motion to these pictures, guys. Okay. So you select this, come to your inspection window. Okay, settings window. You scale it up. All right. And you add your keynote. You come to the end of the video. Then you still enlarge it a bit. Okay. Now we have added a simple motion to this video, to this picture.
The Ministry of Housing
and this one too, we are going to do the same, but this time around we enlarge this one. Okay, we add the keynote and we bring it back. Okay, we are going to be doing it opposite direction. Okay, this picture is coming outside, this one is going back. Okay, zoom in.
The Ministry of Housing and Urban Development, Wednesday, 21st May 2025.
Sorry about it.
21st May 2025. Embarked on an inspection.
Where's your mommy? Let's go. I'm in class and you're crying. This boy. Mommy, come on, carry your boy. Come. Sorry guys, it's not coming. Sorry guys, so
Urban Development, Wednesday, 21st May, 2002.
wait. So we're adding motion to the
Wednesday,
pictures.
20. On an and 153 houses and 56 the minute.
So you can simply copy the effects here, okay? Paste it on this because they are the same size.
3 housing unit estate forfeited by embattled former governor of descent. Forfeited. 21st May, development went on an
And the last one, you copy the effect and paste it on this one. So
embattled former governor of the central bank, Godwin Emefiele. The houses
now on this part, you can choose to bring the picture of the then Central Bank Governor, okay, CBN, Central Bank of Nigeria. And you can equally
former governor of the central bank,
this
Godwin
image,
Emefiele.
okay. Now this passage is done.
The houses comprising different house types, including duplexes, blocks of flat, and terraces, the minister said.
Now, this is where you get to display all the pictures, okay? All the buildings. Starting.
The houses comprising different house types, including duplexes.
Different house types, okay? You can concentrate on only the buildings, the structures.
And blocks of flat and terraces, the minister.
Block of flats and terraces.
Godwin Emefiele. The houses.
Now we can go back. Good. Can continue with this here, okay? Shift this one to when
Different house types, including duplexes, blocks of flat, and terraces, the minister said, will be duly assessed, profiled, and sold to Nigerians. Assessed, profiled, and sold to Nigerians after all infrastructure is completed and essential amenities put in place.
So here we cut it out, okay? So that will leave space for, there's going to be a mini structure. So we continue with the pictures of the buildings, guys. Continue with the pictures of the buildings.
The infrastructure is completed and essential amenities put in place.
Good. So now we
Continue.
continue.
The houses.
Continue animating the pictures, okay?
The houses comprising different house types, including duplex, including duplexes, blocks of flat, and terrace. Flat and blocks of flat and terraces. The minister.
Now this one is too fast. You can open up and adjust the keynote, okay?
Flat and terraces.
Still fast. So we are going
Flat
to go like
and
this.
terraces, the minister said, will be assessed, profiled, and sold to Nigeria.
So good. All right. So animate the pictures, guys. Let's finish the animation.
Flat and terraces, the minister said. Be duly, the minister said, will be duly assessed, profiled, assessed.
And you add the keynote after enlarging it to the screen.
Profiled and sold to Nigerians after all infrastructure is complete. After all its all infrastructure is completed and he said
Just paste, copy later, and paste.
is put in place.
And we wait for the narration of the minister to come up here, okay? According to the script, okay? So there is a track up here. So we don't have that shortage footage yet, okay? So they are going to send it via Google Drive. So let's continue.
The move followed the directive issued by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in a bid to ensure seized properties are put to beneficial use for the good of Nigerians. The move followed the directive issued by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
So we continue from there, okay? All right. Sorry, guys. We'll continue with the class. We'll continue. Sorry, my attention is needed, and I can't continue the editing anymore. Maybe later at night, guys. So thank you for stopping by. Please make sure you subscribe, guys, so that you'll be notified when I come back to continue the class. Thank you, guys. Bye.
Sorry, sir.